Okay, hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Okay. Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay. I think so. Am I low or am I audible? Okay, I think I can see it now. Okay. Cool. Thank y'all for calling me to let me know, because this damn mic said I was audible. Damn mic. So before we begin, okay, hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. Y'all, my morning fucking crazy. I done broke another nail. Listen, my nail guy is on vacation until Thursday. I'm just stressed out. I don't know what the fuck. But besides that, I want to talk about this article that I did see this weekend while I was doing, y'all, I'm stressing myself out. But I did see this article about the lonely man, okay? And we talk about these lonely black men and how they setting themselves up for loneliness and failure, and how we as black women need to not, okay? We need to recognize their dysfunction. Psychology Today is talking about it, okay? So it's deep, sis. I told y'all already, I think if the Samuels didn't pass, the feds would have probably picked him up. This has gotten to the point where it is social media and all this bullshit and this man-hating woman shit is dysfunctional to everybody and is going to be a complete detriment to our society, especially black people's society. I'm gonna pull this article up. I'm all over the place. I know. She said, take a breath. I can't. I'm stressed out, y'all. Let's listen. I will calm as I have a lot going on. Okay, I have a lot going on. Let me drop this intro. I'm gonna drink this apple juice, and I'm gonna try to woosah. Okay, guys. So yeah, I guess I am a little anxious today. Like I have a lot of shit. I literally just had an anxiety intense phone call at 11:50. I probably shouldn't have had that phone call. And I said I need to get off this phone because I gotta stream and I'm already, so yeah. Y'all read me like a book. Okay, go sit down. Mind your business. Now anyway, we're going to talk about this article in Psychology Today. And I really, y'all, we speak a lot about how, like I said, we speak a lot about the black family and just family in general, right? But again, we're black, so we focus primarily on black people, black family, and, building black wealth and the betterment of black culture, really. That's important to me. So look, in saying all of that, again, the manosphere is not just a black thing. Let's be very clear. The manosphere, red pill, these are white people things, and black men have their little part, they little section of it. And in my opinion, even the black male section of it is way more extra dysfunctional than a regular manosphere. And trust me, the regular manosphere is fucked up and dysfunctional as hell. Okay. But these black men added on, the historical racial trauma, all of this bullshit, feeling emasculated by white people. It ain't got nothing to do with us. And all of that just makes them worse, right? In my opinion. The manosphere. I don't mean black men in general. Y'all know what I mean. I hate having to say that. I'm trying to calm down. My watch is on backwards. Look at my heart rate. Yeah, and I'm sitting down. And I'm sitting down. So yeah. Yeah. So let's pull up the article and read it. Get my heart rate time to go down. I tell you when I am hot and but I'm here though. I'm here though. All right, let's pull it up. So we got this article from Psychology Today. A lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people have been like, because it's real. I'm telling you, I swear to you. I might have said this when the voice, the audio was out, but I swear to you, I really feel like we are already seeing the feds are coming for these manospheres. Right now, they're distracted by the Trumpers, okay? Crazy. Anyway, right now the feds are distracted because the Trumpers are trying to overthrow the government. I don't know what the fuck. But outside of that, they are coming for the manosphere. They are coming for these men. I think that KS was taken out of here by the universe because they was about to take him out of here for real. They was about to, he probably would have caught some charges, all right? Because this, again, is detrimental to just society and culture. That's just how I feel. They're just as bad as Trumpers. Anyway, dating opportunities. Now, this is a white man who wrote this. Let's be clear. And he's not talking about race, but we all know. Anyway, he said dating opportunities for heterosexual men are diminishing as relationship standards rise. Baby, yes, they are, aren't they? I saw this other little girl yesterday and she was talking. I was like, shit, I just made this. She's so excited, right? Just not dealing with certain shit. Beautiful things. I never say deal with dumb shit. Just don't walk out for stupid shit. Men represent, this is nasty right here. 62% of dating app users. Oh my God. They're everywhere. That's why I don't be on dating apps no more. Men need to address skill deficits to meet healthy relationship expectations. This is the key point. Because a lot of them, again, don't have anything. Well, let's talk about even black, we know that. Address your skill deficit. You want to be treated like a man, but you act like a woman. You want to be treated like a man, but a lot of males have put themselves in female positions, have gone after women specifically for them being breadwinners. And then women are learning, okay, because they don't want to be like their mothers and have some trash ass nigga living off of them. Thank God. Okay? So they're deciding to put your asses out because they bought roses and shit. And they decided to get her a motherfucking nice electrician because you have lost your mind, because you think because you went to some great school, you don't know how to act. That's how a lot of these men are. Or you think because God gave you a penis that what you say is law, even though it don't make no sense. See, a man, and fuck it, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna read it. He said younger and middle-aged men are the loneliest they've ever been in generation, and it's probably going to get worse. Facts. Facts. They need to get their shit together. What did I say? This is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful thing. I ain't gonna hold you. Because if they want to get a woman, especially a woman worth having, they're gonna have to start learning to be better human beings. To be providers, to be the providers that they're fighting us, telling us they don't want to be, but they want us to be all feminine and shit and cooking dinner and shit. I can't cook dinner for you if you don't buy groceries. I'm not buying it. I can't cook dinner for you if you don't buy groceries. I can't cook dinner for you if you don't pay the fucking gas bill. It's the delusion. I think so many men have lived in this delusion for so fucking long. And the reality is kicking their ass. And the Kevin Samuel-esque and all of these niggas, telling y'all following them fucking Pisces men, okay? And his fantasy world and the fantasy bullshit he done been spewing for however and the rest of them Caucasian manosphere and all the rest of them has done infected these idiots, especially these young boys' brains. They ain't even got the common sense to know this shit's stupid. Plus, they've been raised by social freaking media. Look at the fucking relationship goals. Look at these couples These, remember back when they had couple channels and it was like, these people really think those shits are goals. No wonder. Let's keep reading. This is not my typical rosy view of relationships, but a reality nonetheless. Y'all know I love to talk about reality. The reality of the situation. Over the last 30 years, men have become a large portion of the growing group of long-term single people. Child, they be trying to act like we hit the wall at 40. Bitch, I ain't hit nothing. You see me? They be acting like we hit the wall. I be seeing some of these 40-year-old niggas. I be like, you look 55. The world has, like, and you know, it's real nasty when they never do shit with their life. And they just, it's real nasty. It's real fucking nasty. Anyway, this is not my typical rosy view of relationships, but a reality nonetheless. Over the last 30 years, men have become a large portion of the growing group of long-term single people. They're pretending like it's on purpose. They're lonely asses. Anyway, and while you don't actually need to be in a relationship to be happy, men typically are happier and healthier when partnered. Okay? They wouldn't eat without us. Half of them would eat fucking Cheerios and sandwiches every fucking day if they didn't have us. Let's keep it a buck. Oodles of fucking noodles galore. But then you're supposed to pay half the rent, sis. Get the fuck out of here. No wonder you putting them out. I don't blame you. Why the fuck would you bring in a burden? That's the point. That's the point. Why the fuck? The problem is, we're going to finish reading this shit, but the problem is too many men, the world has told them it was okay to be a burden on women and not the actual head of the household. Just like these black men who keep arguing with us about, we keep telling them, please lead, please be the head. And they keep trying to tell us that we don't want them to be. The reality is they don't even fucking know how. And instead of addressing that and dealing with that and growing and becoming and actually listening to women who are trying to tell you how to be a better man, instead of crying and talking about, provide? What? Nobody provided for my mom. That sucks for your mom. It fucking sucks for your mom. You should have been better. But I guess not. Anyway, let me keep reading. Hold on. Okay. I'm just making sure everything okay. Okay. Here are three broad trends in a relationship landscape that suggest relationship men have a rough road ahead. Not us. Them. Whether you're just starting dating apps, whether you're just starting, I don't even do dating apps no more. Like, and the men on dating apps, have y'all been there? Tasha loves her freaking dating app. They are so delusional. They're so thirsty. They are trying to like make you, force you to only date them when they're like the shit is crazy. It's the wild west online. That's why I don't even tell y'all to go on dating apps, because for what? These niggas? No. These ain't the no. Mm-mm. Whether you're just starting to date or have recently divorced and dating again, dating apps are a huge driver of new romantic connections in the United States. Only problem is that upwards of 62 of the users are men, and many women are overwhelmed with how many options they have. And you know how they flood the fucking DMs, the messages, they flooded at us. They flooded it us. I can't do it. Tasha got over 1,000 motherfuckers in her, and she's a Libra, so she wants to communicate. I don't know why she wants to go through all of that. We talk about why? Because to me, I'm deleting everybody, and you're just gonna start over. I can't do it. I can't see all of them. It's a lot. Thirsty, desperate. I thought they wanted to be by themselves. If they wanted to be alone, why is our dating apps being flooded with them? Somebody let me know. I don't know. The women are overwhelmed with how many options they have. Competition in online dating is fierce, and lucky in person chance encounters or dreamy partners are rarer than ever. Okay, basically to meet in person, because I prefer to meet in person now, but it's hard. But you have, it's hard. A lot of these men don't even know how to communicate. Can we talk about that too? They don't know how to talk to women. Like, they will stand there and stare at you. They don't know. Like, back in the day, I don't know. Maybe it's, maybe we did too much of trying to attempt to take out toxic masculinity. I love a little toxic. Please approach me. Not the ghettos, not the ghettos, but please approach me. A lot of these men don't know how to approach women. Me and my friends talk about that. But anyway, relationship standards, okay? With so many options, it's not surprising that women are increasingly selective. I do a live TikTok show and speak with hundreds of audience. TikTok have live shows? Oh, bitch! I guess we gotta go on TikTok. We got stream on there too. I have recurring dating themes for women between the age of 25 and 45. They prefer men who are emotionally available, good communication, and share similar values. Okay, emotionally available. Yes, who wants to deal with who? Not I, says the Joe. I did that already. I did that for a while, a couple years, which I ain't doing that anymore. Good communicators. That even when because if you don't communicate well, and similar values. And with black women, we're gonna add, because this is Caucasian people. Okay, with black women, okay, we're gonna add I don't want to hear he can take care of himself. Okay, he has a provider mentality. Let's go with that. I'm gonna go with that. He has a provider mentality. Even if your crazy ass want to pay 25% of the rent, that's your business. The gas bill, whatever. He has to have a provider mentality. You can't have the big chicken in the house if you ain't doing big chicken work. I'm gonna eat the big chicken. Anyway, skills deficit. For men, this means a relationship skill gap that, if not addressed, will likely lead to fewer dating opportunities. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to communicate. Even when they do know how to communicate, they don't know how to communicate. Anyway, less patience for poor it's not addressed, will likely lead to fewer dating opportunity. Less patience for poor communication skills. I told y'all. Didn't we talk about this shit yesterday? We talk about this shit all the time. Who got time to deal with people who don't know how to communicate, address things? We're grown. Number one, this is after COVID. Pre-COVID was a different world. Pre-COVID. Post-COVID, or we still in, I don't know what the fuck we said. We in post fucking, I don't know what the fuck. We are dead ass in what it was. I was about to say sickle cell, not sickle cell. What the fuck? The monkeypox, the polio. We are dead ass in the middle of all of this shit. These niggas don't know how to communicate. Life is short and hell is hot. I know, you don't, and I thank God these young girls don't want to spend their time beating their head against the wall behind some nigga. Listen, I keep telling y'all. I've told y'all this before. If you stop boinking these trash ass niggas, they will get better. The chicks who boink them are the fucking problem. If you stop fucking their poor asses, they'll sit in their house. Some of them will sit in their house and they'll go buy a doll and they'll go buy a fake poom poom and they'll go do what they doing and they can stay over there. Okay? But the other ones, they'll get their life together, especially if they're young. A lot of these motherfuckers I don't know. Anyway, let's keep reading. For men, this means relationship skills gaps that, if not addressed, will likely lead to fewer dating opportunities. They don't even want to take chicks out on dates, but they go buy out the bar with their friends. These niggas don't make sense. They sound like they don't like women sexually at all. I don't understand. But okay. The problem for men is that emotional connection is the lifeline of healthy relationship. long-term love, emotional connection, and a lot of them don't. A lot of them fight that shit with everything in them. Them feel a little bit of spark. They need to just act a mess, and then they get confused as to why you act a mess too. Okay. Emotional connections require all the skills that families are still not consistently teaching their young boys. Child, he is saying this when he's talking about all children. We already know that these little black boys are not raised to be emotional, show any sort of empathy, anything. We raised them to be fuckboys half the time. We raised them to be trash, not communicate, and then we want to know what. We basically raised the trash ass baby daddy who left us. This is crazy. Well, not me, but y'all. While there's probably no chance of stemming the rising tide of an unintentional single men, there is still good news. The algorithms are becoming increasingly more complex on dating apps and other online platforms. One benefit is that great matches are on the rise. Hinge, one dating app, found through beta trials that 90% of users rated their first date positively, with 72% indicating a second date. Okay. How can men reap the benefit? Level up your mentality health game. That means getting into some individual therapy. Jesus, how much time you got to tell these niggas to go get therapy? I'm not your therapist. Talk it out. And it's a lot easier to talk it out with somebody who is not emotionally connected and invested, right? You talking to other people, people have their own, what's the word? Their own agendas, friends, family, whoever. It don't even matter. Even if it's not meant for the bad, sometimes it happens, right? So therapy is very important, okay? They need therapy just like women need therapy to deal with their shit, right? We need therapy to be better people. We can acknowledge that. Why the fuck they can't? All right, anyway. It means valuing your own internal world and respecting your ideas enough to communicate them effectively. Learn to communicate and be okay with communicating. That's what he is saying. It's okay to say you were hurt. If you are too manly to say that you were hurt by something that I said, or something bothered you, or whatever the situation is, or to even acknowledge that you have feelings or any shit like that, you're kind of not a man, let alone manly. That's little boy bullshit. Okay. It means seeing intimacy, romance, and emotional connection as worthy as your time and effort. Well, ultimately, we have an opportunity to revolutionize romantic relationships and establish new healthy norms, starting with a first date. I keep telling y'all, you have to start. You cannot go into this like that, like on some bullshit, and then want to be like, so what is your 5-year plan? What is your 3-year plan? But you already invested into this dumb nigga. You have to come in knowing what do you want, or at least having an idea about it. And sometimes the shit change. You might know what you want, and 5 months later, you be like, I don't know what I want. I just want something that's not this crazy nigga. And that's okay. But at least be able to acknowledge it, right? Work on yourself. And these relationships will be transformative, healing, disrupting generational trauma, and establishing a fresh culture of admiration and validation. Men have a key role in this transformation, but only if they go all in. It's going to take this kind of commitment to themselves. It's not even to us. They need to do it for themselves, just like we have to do. It's when we go to therapy and it's not really about them. None of that shit is about the other person. It's about you and being the best you can be. And once you're that better person, you can be a better partner. You can't be a good partner. You're fucking crazy and delusional and you're an asshole. But you think you're a good partner because what? I don't know what. Again, please don't forget to like this video. Subscribe. Hold on. Okay. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Hold on. I think that's it. Oops. How did I get here? Okay. 1 minute. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Let me close it down. All right. All right. So again, don't forget to like this channel, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I heard that some of y'all was like, y'all don't like sharing the video because you don't want your friends to see your comments or whatever. Girl, your friends, sometimes your friends need some information that we be sharing. So you need to share it with your friends or whatever, or just change your name in the comments like some people do. I got a lot of people who do that. Anyway, let's go into the comments. Here we go. Hope y'all are having an amazing day. I am tired. I go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. Guess what I did last night? Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I don't care. Y'all gonna think I'm so all right, fine. I told you, my daughter one step at a time. One step. I don't want to overwhelm her. She was feeling a little overwhelmed. I'm the one who's overwhelmed. I'll take it all. Okay. I done figured out, there's 30 AP classes. I done figured out all the AP classes she needs to take. It's like fucking 16 of them. Y'all know AP classes are the shit. She got 4 years though. There's 16 of them. How much AP, what AP classes she need to take? I'm stressed. I'm tired. I didn't even get into the school yet. But what I said, manifestation all day long. Anywho, let's go. I will wait for you. I'll wait for you. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Jada, for calling me. Let me know. Hey, Quana. Hey, LaRon. Hey, DC. Mick, how are you? Hey, Naughty. Okay. Rose. Okay, Rose. Again, Rose. Well, I hope that you noticed when we were discussing it, we really focused primarily on the things that affect us specifically, right? Men are men. Men are men. Men are men. Okay. And a lot of these things are affecting all of us. Now, it is affecting us even more because of our culture, right? So so that's why we spoke about it and we added what we needed to add to really make it be focused towards Black people, right? That's the goal. That's why we said we need to talk about also, income. We need to, because when white people are talking about that, they're not talking about income because that's just a given, right? Those are added things that are in the Black culture when it comes to this whole dating situation and the problems that aren't necessarily the same problems in the Caucasian or in the Asian or the Indian culture, right? The men is providing, right? That's not a part of their strife, of their issues. A lot of women out here, including myself, feel like, if I got to pay the rent, I don't need a roommate, especially Black women, right? White women don't even have to go through that. That's not their strife. So we add those extra things, to be specific towards us. Okay? Cool. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all know I cannot find a remote for this light. My daughter, I don't know where I cannot find a remote. I have to manually turn. Anyway, I hope that was helpful for you, Rose. Okay. Hey, Raina. Hey, DC. Why do you need to calm down? I'm just agitated. Like I said, I'm going through a lot. I ain't really getting no sleep. I ain't sleep till like 3 this morning. I got my kids stuff. I'm really focused on that. I got other personal shit going on. I'm tired. It's like it's a lot. I just have a lot going through. I just currently have a lot going on right now. So it can be a lot. Hold on. Sending what? Text shortly? What the fuck is this? What? Sending text shortly. Okay. I just got stressed out again. I don't. Like I said, I'm stressed out for my boo. I'm stressed out. I'm just trying to, when you just, school is in a week. A week. It's next week. Okay. School is next week. So much things to do just to prepare for that. The planning of that. I can't even look at that right now. It's going to stress me out. All right. Hello, Mrs. Hayes. She said, be careful, ladies. They get violent when they realize they have fewer options, get arms, learn self-defense as well. That is very true. They are out here gaslighting you, telling you you're the one with, listen, we're not the one with little options. I'm good. Now listen, if you listen, it might not work out if you don't want no man. Some older women don't, they don't want it or they won't, whatever. But we can win. I know many older women who have gotten married or in relationships. What the fuck? I know a lot of lonely old men. Now I do know some single older women, but a lot of them seem like they choose to be because they got fucked over. That's why I tell you I don't let these niggas damage y'all, because they got effed over, back with the ex-husband or whatever. So they choose to be. They choosing the shit. These old men out here are lonely and dying alone in the basement, and nobody know they dead until you smelling the fucking smells coming up. That's how they getting out of here. Let's not act like that whole Black Rob situation. Let's not act like that ain't real life for a lot of Black men. A lot of men in general, especially Black men. Ah! It's the delusion. Like I feel like I hear it was, in my opinion, if you know Pisces, they like to create fantasy worlds, wall and shit. I comprehend the fantasy world of a Pisces. The problem was that Kevin Samuels tried to create he tried to make his fantasy a reality. And I get it, because that's what Pisces do. They want to make their fantasies a reality. But his fantasy was bullshit. It was delusional. It wasn't thought out. It was trying to make up for him being the bum nigga that he was his majority of his life. Let's not act like Kevin Samuel was probably making less than $10,000 a year until he was like fucking 50. Call that spade. I've done know BBC was overrated. She said we find y'all. That's what I'm saying. Some people just do too much. Like I said, oh, the dick is so great. It's overrated. I would rather and not saying I want corny dick or whack dick or he not in a no. I'm just saying the priorities is all fucked up. I'm saying a lot of people, well, not these generation, but a lot of people are settling with dick and they paying bills like the men's should. This shit crazy. Okay. Delete anybody who talking about big white blum blums. Because to me that's kind of racial. So get out of here. She said I've always been happier single. Of course. Okay, missus. Yes. That's why another reason why I tell y'all stop babying y'all sons and make them. Stop talking about y'all hate y'all sons. Half of y'all, hate Black men, but you have sons. You think they don't feel that energy? Or you make excuses for them. You placate them. You allow it for them never to be able to man up, because they on your tit their whole life. You said with their mamas. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, all donations are Okay. Hold on. Okay. No big deal. Okay. Class is over early today. It's the last week. Most of these kids are going back to school because most of them in charter school. They're going back this week. Like 3 kids already left the thing next week. So they're talking about it's a half day today. I just didn't need anything I couldn't do it. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm dying here. I'm dying here. She said dating apps, they are. Okay. I tell my friends, we have a whole routine. You go out, we don't really like niggas that don't have cars, but you take pictures of the license plates. Do I have to say this shit out loud? Maybe I do. Okay, you take pictures of people license plates, you send them to your best friend, your mama. I don't give a fuck. Send it to somebody who just know what it is, just in case. They ain't got a call, they ain't got a nothing. But every time my friends go out, I will sometimes get, I don't even know. I just randomly get a fucking text with a nigga license plate. We know what it is. In case the bitch don't come home, we know what it is. I don't need to know. Sometimes you want to keep shit private. I ain't mad at you for keeping shit private. But, and however, somebody needs to know his license plate, his name. You should probably know his name. It's not Pookie or Ray Ray. It might be Raymond. Ray Ray's never Raymond. Ray Ray is never Raymond. It's always some dumb shit. She said that's why I don't either. I don't either. I was thinking about it. I would literally have to get an invite to like Rhea. Like that one. I don't want any of these other ones. I'm literally like, okay, fall is coming, out and about at these New York City events, whatever is clever, if that is the situation. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I can't do these regular shits. Mm-mm. Tasha be stressing me out. It used to stress me out when I was on it, and they're right, because the men are overwhelming. It's just so many of them. Boom. Like, I don't have time to. I don't even want to have time to. I can't. You can't mentally wrap your mind around all of those fucking people. It's too much. I'm down. No, it's too much. Very weird. They don't know how to engage with women anymore. No one taught them how to charm somebody, how to say, hey. So a lot of them are too afraid to even approach you in real life. That shit is so weird to me. You can't approach me. Don't hit me up on the IG. You sound crazy. Dating groups are full of married men or men already in a relationship with babies on the way. Ooh. Mm. Mm-mm. I normally say, like, I'm not necessarily, but like, travel, do things. Like I said, I live in New York, right? So like, I go outside, do things, go to the city, go to events, do things. Like, get the fuck off of your block. You're not gonna meet them on your block. You know everybody on your block. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them niggas. You already know that. Go to the other part of town. Go have brunch in the city in Charlotte or some shit. I don't know. Just do something once a week, twice a week. No, I mean every other week. I didn't mean twice a week. Every other week, because we still are in a recession or whatever. So I understand. But go at least attempt to do something. Again, even in your own town, because you probably want to find somebody to date in your town, I guess. But something you would not do. Go somewhere where there are men who do things, not the bum niggas down the block who went from down the block to in the neighborhood bar. We not looking for neighborhood cheers, niggas. You looking for neighborhood cheers, niggas? I'm not. Go to happy hour at somewhere where men go after work that have real jobs. Me and my friends been meaning to go to happy hour at the Chop House for forever, but then COVID started. I'm still planning on doing that. They opened one on 42nd Street. Even though I don't like 42nd Street, I might go to that one just to see. You never know. You never know. She said, girl, the mama started saying, you ain't got to do it. She said, what happened to the guy that saw they mama struggle yet would have never let another woman struggle that he had around him? I mean, sigh. Now they make you struggle and then they get pampered in return. Yeah. Now they doing all of this dumb shit. Now they think they the bad bitch. Now they get offended when you say anything about being a provider, but they want you to cook. They want you to be a feminine. They want you arguing and all. They want you to be this person for them, but they can't do the bare minimum, which is being a provider. We ain't even get into the communication and all the other shit that the people were talking about in the article. The struggle of it all. Like, I keep telling y'all, we are not, my back is not that strong. I am not putting no grown ass man on my back. She said, I've never done the dating app and don't look forward to it. Do not, girl. I think we're past that stage in the world. That's how I feel. You know, like everything comes to everything is a return. Who said that? Somebody said that. Anyway, but I feel like we're back to, I really feel, especially people of my age range, meeting in real life. It blew, you know what? COVID dating apps probably would have had, in my opinion, probably a good now 10 years, right? But I think COVID, the murder of it, the downfall of it, because just everything just got fast forwarded, right? Everybody was home, everything just got fast forwarded. We seeing that it's the slums on dating apps. It's the slums. From what I hear, even on the old people one. The Christian mingles and the 40 and the 50 pluses. It's the slums. These guys out here horrible. Not all. Maybe it's the desert air. She says catfish says pools. Very true. She said, I love y'all. Y'all know how much I love y'all. She said, I sent the article to a single 40-year-old Pisces man to pick his brain. He said, I can't relate. I'm not lonely. Same man last week. T told me he had depression. Make it make sense. Girl, you already know. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to acknowledge it. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But a lot of people do that. A lot of people will live whole in denial until their fucking deathbed. Okay. It's the delusion for them. Like, he live in a delusion that he's happy, and even though he's depressed and he whatever, he keep telling himself that Piscean story, and guess what? He gonna make it true. He gonna make it true. Anyway, hey Jamon, how are you, boo? Leave attract the overly. I recently met a very attractive man. You know, I'm dating someone, but you know, it's open. Well, I didn't meet him yet. Well, you know, this nigga is fine. And I'm just like, why are you single? Fine as hell. How you whole single? Not little bit of single. Not, oh, I'm dating someone. How the fuck? He sound like this one sound like a Pisces too. Attractive man who entertain and follows all his ex, but claim he's looking for a deep connection. Girl, bye. He looking to destroy your life. These niggas play games, and they'll be the same motherfucker. Him. That when these women when he get 45, and these bitches say all of them double, he just the same kind of nigga who gonna be old, dying in a basement by himself. They think they worth so much and they have so little. Trish says I stopped dating during the pandemic, and I'm celibate. It's true, my standards have gone up like inflation. Yes, my stock price has went up, and men can't afford me. Not these niggas. She said, my child's father grew up with his mother having to pull the weight. I had to let him know that I grew up in a two-parent household and my dad was pulling weight. It's like these black men expect us to struggle. They do. It because I don't know if it was a time we just got, I feel like it was a part in time where black women, I could do it all that, I could do it by myself. They raised these trash ass niggas. We don't say that shit no more. It was a long time where like, and it was real aggressive. It was real fucking aggressive. This is their children. These are their sons. Them 20-something-year-olds who run around here acting like they can't take girls on dates because these are their sons. They felt nobody helped them. They chose trash baby daddies. I could do it all by myself. They had babies in high school. They had babies at 16, 17, 18. This is the repercussions of teenagers raising teenagers. Of people with no fucking sense raising children with no fucking sense. You know how fucked up I would have raised some kid if I'd have had it at 20? The fuck? I wouldn't have done half. Well, maybe I would have done more. I would have tried, but I wouldn't have been doing at least half of this shit. The dysfunction of it all. This is what we talk about when we talk about, waiting and not setting ourselves up because the generational curses of it all. We have gone from from generations where they were providers. They were in their household. They were doing to maybe they were out the household, but then you had still some people doing niggas doing. Now niggas don't even want to take women on dates. It was a time when men would be ashamed for their wife to have to work a full-time job. Black men, I mean, ashamed. Now these niggas want you to break your back and do it with a smile and still come home and rub his back and make him feel good about his day and not throw your job issues on him, okay, because he got his own, okay, and cook and give him the big piece of chicken and rub his dumb ass feet. Where they do that at? That's why these girls don't want to do it. Are you dumb? It's the delusion for me. It's the delusion of the reality of life, their life, the world. The world. But you see, they ain't stupid because they know. They know. A lot of them know. Because when they get them, when the ones who know get them a Becky, they real clear about their intentions. When Becky daddy say, if you can't provide for my kid, they make sure. Why y'all think? But when I tell y'all, I ask a nigga if he can afford to date me, people think I'm fucking crazy. People think I'm wild when I say it, by date 3, I'm already asking, can you even afford to date me? That's some real shit. White men do it every fucking day when some nigga trying to date their daughter. Can you afford to date? And these don't even have to do it. These dudes will freaking show them the bank account, show them everything to prove that they could take care of their bunnies. Black women are starting to feel and understand their value more. Shout out to us. Shout out to us. Yes, girl, by themselves. No one loves them. No one there for them. That is really their issue. That's really their issue. Fix yourself. We are too, polio, monkeypox, girl, Ebola out this bitch. I don't know everything. No, be okay with foreigners. I don't play that. I like foreigners. Foreigners got more money than y'all. Half of y'all. I've dated 2 African dudes. Yeah. And they both had way more. and did way more and and had way more even back home. You have to understand, for them to even come here, for them to be here, a lot of them, they have to have some shit. That hard work mentality. What we talking about, foreigners? You mean the ones that get up and work every day? Even if they go and do construction every day or drive a cab every day. I don't know, Miss Hayes. I don't know. Bonnie said she was done with dating apps when a man told me he wasn't comfortable with a light background check. I ran away like a track star. Well, don't tell him. Just run the background check. You don't tell him. Like, don't do that. That is weird that you don't tell him that. Because if you're not dating, you're not whatever, don't actually tell him that. Just do it. And then after the fact, be like, yeah, I did it. You getting his name and shit, right? So just do it. When I tell men I don't have children, they look at me bewildered, like a betrayal, like I betrayed the male race. Forget them. She said communication is important. It is. Yeah, background checks is important. She said, I used to use them in my, thank God somebody I'm alive and tell the story. I can imagine using the apps now. Male collective is like crazy today. It's like crazy today, and they living off of each other and they're feeding off of each other. Now, unlike before, social media is the devil. Like, people saying it, and it's true. Like, even when these kids don't even know what a real relationship is. They live off of relationship goals. They see this bullshit and they think that shit is real life. These boys see the Kevin Samuel-esque, the Manospheres of the world. They're growing up 13, 14, 15, 16, seeing this shit, thinking that's how it's supposed to be. Because they don't have no dads at home, so they don't know. And they moms ain't telling them that ain't it. She said, I blocked 8 dudes in 2 weeks because not one of them offered a date. They suck. Yeah, that too. That too. Block them out. Block them out. You want to chill? I can't chill. I don't want to chill. I don't even chill. I'm not a chiller. I'm not a chiller. Robin said, I love this show. I'm a woman of age. This is bad. Very bad, ladies. It gets worse over time. Baby, don't tell us it gets worse. Oh, let me check this shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. All right. Again, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Okay? She said, I accept my singleness. Have a blessed day. All and be safe out here. Go, that's it, Robin. Yeah. She said, I don't know how they do everywhere else, but here they want to invite you to their house on a second date. That's just nasty to me. You don't even know the person like that. Well, they trying to get, because a lot of people out here is desperate and stupid. So don't go to your second house on a date unless you trying to do some second house shit. She said, I told my ex-fiance he needed therapy. He told me he didn't and that I did. LOL. One reason why I made him my ex-fiance. Yeah, you probably should have told him that before he became your fiance. But we all fucking make mistakes, child. I did it. I done married a nigga that needed therapy. Let's get these likes up. Hey, girl. Um, She said, I'm West Indian, and you know how that's frowned upon in our culture. However, when I did it, it was the best thing I did. Tell everyone, male and female, get therapy. However, some won't. I tell a lot of people get therapy. It's frowned upon in Black culture, period. Not just West Indian, Black Americans too. Black Americans, African. It's like it's just frowned upon. But like we have so much built up generational trauma. We're fucking talking about we talking about these dudes' moms, but then, just the generational bullshit of it all, that we all need therapy. I was saying the other day, I was like, they keep talking about this shit. They need to let all Black people get therapy for free. They need to let all Black people go to college and do all of this shit for free. I saw some news article. They was talking about there's no Black vets. I'm like, you know how hard it is, expensive it is to go to med school? Do you know how difficult it is to go to freaking med school, especially if you're Black? You have to either be extremely rich or dirt poor, because if you're middle anywhere, you're fucked up. Do you know how hard it is? Please. Plus, it doesn't help that we're not necessarily raised to put in all of those efforts into schooling and shit, right? It's the setup. Why are we confused as to why there are no Black doctors? Why are we confused as to why there are no, we're not as many Black doctors or not as many just Black people in better positions? Like, the fuck are we talking about? That's a story for another day. It's the delusion of CNN for me. They be getting on my nerves. Can I just say that? They get on my nerves. She said, beware of attractive men who just leave them. I keep telling y'all, leave those overly attractive niggas the fuck alone. Let them be for the girls who will pay for him. Overly attractive men know that they're overly attractive and they never had to do anything. So even when they're fucking damn near 50, listen to me, sis. Even when they're fucking damn near 50, they're still moving from their mom house to a bitch house. Their mom house to a bitch house, even if they got a little job. Okay. Nothing to offer. Yep. He's looking. Overly attractive men play the world the way women should. They're beautiful. They live in their beauty. They know. I'm not mad at them because there's going to be some desperate woman who doesn't, who's willing to pay for it. She don't give a fuck. She don't care how you treat her. She don't care whatever. She just want that sexy nigga on her arm. He's 6'3" or whatever. He's fine or whatever. I feel you. He don't pay no bills or whatever. You're going to resent him and whatnot. I told you about the girl in my building. She had a motherfucker who was living with her. Fine as hell for like 3 years of being told he going now. She got a baby. Well, she not baby no more, but he going now. I ain't see that nigga since. He going now. Shout out to DC. Ain't never scared. She said, I remember AP English and AP Math. I hated it. Y'all wanted me to go through the list. I am crazy. My daughter said, I'm not doing this. My daughter said, well, she said she taking it. Actually, she told me to add more classes. I was like, what? She told me to add some math classes. I was like, what? AP Art History. We are going to be an art attorney, right? Art History, Music Therapy, Studio Art, Latin, French. Okay, she got to learn 3 languages, though. English Literature, English Latin Language, World History, Comparative Government, European History, United States Government and Politics, Computer Science Principles, Computer Science A Seminar, which is basically like a study of some shit, and Physics and Calculus. It's like 16. But I read somewhere that to go to Harvard, you have to at least have between, they said the average is like 9 to 12 or 13 AP classes. Listen, I will stress. She just take it one step at a time. I'm stressing out though. She said, take it. I'm trying. Like people get on my goddamn nerves all day long, y'all. I be trying. Yeah, thank you, Couture Bay. We need to run these likes up. All right, so let's get these likes up. I appreciate you all for coming. Okay. She said I bitch watch an Indian matchmaker show and it's interesting because it was arranged marriages. Mm. I'm not necessarily mad at the idea of look at how some of these people how some of these people is pulling it off. It's like if they losing taking a hard L. A hard L. I don't want to struggle that hard. Oh, me too. Oh, I love that show. I was watching the preview of it was like a review of the season finale, the last show shit, where they was talking to Bilal and like, what the fuck is up with Bilal's ex-wife? Girl, bye. I don't. You know what I don't like about Bilal's ex-wife? Why they keep trying to shade Sheeta because she's from Trinidad? That's the Black American ignorance of it all. I didn't like that. Like the way they, coming at her. It's like damn, and it's like because he needs to. He's married to her. Stop worrying. Stop watching her Stop watching her man, her money in her life. I'm just saying. Even though I think Bilal, I don't know why she did it, but I guess. She said, "What happened to Black Rob? He died alone with his children. None of his like 6 children was there. His friends was on the shade room and everybody. How you don't remember this? Saying, oh, his kids need to reach out to him. You abandoned them. These niggas out here just having random kids, just having kids saying, oh, I moved on, forgot about their kids, doing all of this shit. But you think in your deathbed that them kids is coming for you? Cut it out. Cut it out." She said, "That's the truth. My aunt's neighbor, a black man, died in his house alone, and when no one knew until we started to get a foul smell after not seeing him for days. Sad. It's crazy, but it's the reality that they create for themselves. It's the reality that some people create for themselves. Like the fuck you want us to say?" She says, "Son, husband. Ain't nobody want a son, husband, child, or a husband, daddy, like Bilal." Hey, Virginia, how are you? Hey, Perkins. Yes, go to street market, right? Go take a jog around Prospect Park, right? These are like, what the fuck? Go outside, smile, look at somebody, smile, be open. They don't, and them who can't, lead them over there for the girls who ain't got no. You just ain't got it. I'm starving. Side note. But my kid coming home, so she took my keys, so I'm kind of locked in the house. She took her key and my key. Don't ask me how. Then she called me, told my mom, I took your key. Come get it. I'm like, I'm not coming over there. She get out early today anyway. I guess I'm stuck in the house until 2:30. Yes, take a drive to the beach and there we go. There we go. I love y'all. Just take a drive. Go do something. Go do it by yourself. You don't have to take a million people with you. You do not have to. Yes. I'm done. I'm done. I do it by myself. I do it with my friends. Go out. You can meet somebody with your friends. You can meet yourself with somebody by yourself. Go do something. You want to do something? Stop waiting for other people. Stop waiting for other people. Go somewhere. Go to one of these fucking art installation events. Might meet somebody there. Open yourself up. We mad that all we get is Pookie, but you don't leave a 6-block radius. all of your fucking dating situation. I will say this: my homegirl Tasha has eliminated that child. She done kicked out all anybody who is around her vicinity from the search apps. She really ain't fucking with the black niggas like that. she switched the whole shit up. I ain't gonna hold you. And even in her little dating scenarios, it's better than it was before. Even though I still think it's a little crazy, all them fucking people and all this, it's a lot. It can be a lot. A lot. How, and I say this to her as well. How do you actually connect with anybody? Like emotionally. Like even in these conversations, if you're having 30 of them, right? How do you connect with anybody? Same thing with the guys. Everything has become oversaturated. And people don't know how to communicate. People don't know how to respond. People don't even know how to pick up the phone and have conversations. I remember I like to phone bone. I don't like to texting. Cool. I don't text. The dude I'm dating, we text do stupid shit. We speak on the phone. We talk on the phone. Because we big and grown and we 40 something. On the phone. The whole texting, like, huh? That's it. No, it's crazy. People don't want to go out on dates. People want to date, going out, meeting somebody and get to knowing somebody. Out here now is we having arguments about, now because you took me on a date, I got to give you pussy. Like, I don't, like, when the fuck did that, like, what? That wasn't even happening in the fucking 40s and 50s and shit. That these motherfuckers acting like they want to go back to. Them bitches was virgins, especially the black ones. We wasn't out here twerking it up. That was the white. It wasn't us. It was respectables. Respectables with an S. Respectables. Let me see this group chat. He's stressing me out. As long as they don't say anything. This is the school group chat. Okay. These shoes. I want these. I want these so bad. Look at these, y'all. Look at those. That's pink. That's pink. It's like powder pink. Oh, here you go. Y'all see it? Y'all see the color? Look at that shit. Look at my nails. My nails look like trash. My nail guy need to come back. I feel like a homeless bitch. Anyway, he said, my mom always say you do the same thing, you get the same result. So facts. You got to do something different. Again, send your kid away. Change this shit up. Go somewhere. Leave the fucking hood. Go have brunch in the Bronx. I don't like the Bronx, but fuck it. What are you doing in Brooklyn? Go to another part of Brooklyn. Go for a walk. I told somebody the other day, I was like, yo, go by Union Square. Just go out there. There's people out there in Union Square just sitting in the park, dancing and doing all this crazy shit. Washington, this is just New York City. Just to sit in the park. Just to walk around the park on this nice sunny fucking summer. Washington Park, Union Square Park, Central Park, Prospect Park. How many fucking food classes we have in New York? Take a cooking class. Take a, I don't know, class. Shit, you could meet somebody who will hook you up with their brother. I don't know. Get the fuck out of the normal shit you've been doing since you was little, because apparently that is springing the same niggas doing the same things. I'm just saying. Shout out to my mom. Even though she's not commenting, she's in the back. She's doing some things. She's always in the back. Okay? It's not the same. I I know a lot of feminine women who talk a lot of shit. I talk a lot of shit. I don't start shit, but I end it. And it's not even necessarily being assertive. I think a lot of the times, especially with a feminine woman who chooses correctly, I think a lot of times she chooses someone who she can allow, right? Because that's what it is. Because a lot of these men who aren't that, they want that. But the thing is, like, you have to be a man enough so she can feel comfortable enough to being feminine, right? She ain't gonna have all the smoke for you if you doing what you doing. I don't know too many angry black women who are with provider and supportive as and dope ass men like that. I really don't. She don't need to be. She nice, she happy, she calm, she good. She ain't gotta work and break her back for it and pay all these bills by her motherfucking self. She cool. Hey, Virginia. She said can't stand a Pisces man. Like, listen, all of them got problems with them. I'm not necessarily knocking Pisces men, and but like that fantasy world bullshit is problematic. That fantasy world bullshit, when it is being broadcasted to the black male culture, is dangerous. You can live in your own fantasy with your own bitch and she dealing with that. That's their own crazy. Y'all live in y'all own crazy bubble. But when it's like projecting your poison, it's a trumper. The dysfunction of it all, you want to spew that on everybody and try to force that into no. And again, look at our society, look at our culture. It is not helping. We're struggling with marriage rates. We're already struggling with the single motherhood of it all. So now we're gonna placate a bunch of motherfuckers who we ain't really even placating men who about their life, because they doing what they doing anyway, because they was too busy to work. They was too busy working to be on YouTube watching Kevin Samuels. Let me just say that. They was too busy handling business to be involved in that dumb shit, okay? But you got these men's out here who was like just, okay, so it's okay that I'm a bum. Okay, it's her fault and I'm a bum. Okay, yeah, she gotta take care of me. Whew, thank God. Because I couldn't do it. I wasn't built for it. My mama didn't raise me to be a provider. God damn it. This is basically what I feel like a lot of these niggas have in their minds. You either gonna have a man that's gonna be like, regardless of whatever, he's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna make this shit happen. Hella hot water. Them is them type of men. Them type of men, sometimes they Fortune 500 niggas. Sometimes they regular smuggler dudes. Sometimes they fucking drug dealers. Sometimes they electricians. Sometimes they city workers. Sometimes they're whatever, business owners. Okay? Sometimes. And sometimes. I can't with the struggle. And you ain't gonna force struggle on me. That's another thing. A lot of men want to force the struggle on you. They're mad that we live a certain type of life. Let's say you date somebody and he a bum. You good, you do what, I'm not gonna say he a bum. But let's say you're dating somebody, you're used to certain things. Let's say you grew up in a 2-parent household. Let's say you grew up not struggling, right? You grew up, let's say this person might have grew up hungry every once in a while, right? You never went hungry, right? You grew up with your parents being able to, afford things to better your life. Just, whatever. You had 2 parents, you had Christmas gifts, you had presents, you got money, just the life you grew up with a little less struggle. We all struggle to an extent. We Black, right? We already know. But let's say this person grew up gutter trash, gutter crash, gutter trash. Now you 30 years later, 20, 30 years later, how they grew up is affecting how you grew up. Because now nigga feeling away because you going to take money and go do your nails and your hair and shit. Because he grew up with a whole bunch of bitches who could never afford to do their nails or their hair. They had to do it themselves because they lived off of public assistance their whole lives. Right? But you grew up with people who worked every fucking day and you understood that you pay for the luxuries that you want. Right? It's going to be problematic. These are the kind of things that you have to be aware of and pay attention to. Stop trying to save these hoes. They don't want to be saved. Yeah, like whoever came in here that it's bullshit. Now, mind you, I'm dating a Black American man, okay? But let's not do that. Let's not do that. We're not white people. We're not white ladies getting dragged probably by niggas in Russia, okay? But they coming via Africa. We're not doing that. Okay? Because these African niggas, the African nigga I came over here had more than $1 million fucking dollars to his name. Okay? Paid for every fucking thing. The other one, he was sending me shit and money before we even met in person. Just cause buying dresses, I'm shopping. That's how they are. They are not Black America broken. I don't provide for women mentality. That's not. It's not. Cut that shit out. Because a lot of people say that dumb shit, and you sitting up struggling with a nigga who don't work nowhere, who ain't never had a job, and you won't talk to the African nigga who got 3 jobs. You sound stupid as hell. You sound dumb. You won't talk to the nigga. You talk him. You mad because he might he gonna marry me. He might want his papers. He gonna take care of everything I got. But he might want his papers. The fucking the nigga, the Black American nigga. He need a place to sleep. And he ain't paying you. He ain't giving you nothing. He ain't paying the rent there. He don't got it. He ain't paying the rent. He can't provide for your kids. When you do have babies for him, he can't say, oh yeah, well, let's send our kids to private school. I'm gonna work these 3 jobs to be able to. How many niggas you know do that? I keep telling y'all, I've been watching these fucking videos of these kids going to boarding school. It's a lot of Africans, half Africans. It's a lot of African kids. I'm just saying, and I'm not saying that Africans are the perfect. I'm not saying Black Americans is trash and fucked up or crap. I'm just saying, don't be dumb as shit. Dumb as shit. Hey Russell Boo, how you doing, baby? I need to get on Instagram a lot more. I ain't been on Instagram lately. Been missing y'all. I look so ghetto. Jesus help me. Let me be right-handed today. Yeah. Yeah, don't ask. Because if somebody asks me that, I'll be like, oh, goddamn. But just do it. I've done it. I told you, my best friend is HR. You think I ain't run background check? Girl, bye. You can do it. She said no chilling. Yeah, come through for what? That already tells you who he is. I'm not fucking coming. That tells you what that is about. He trying to fuck. And that's cool. There's people out here who trying to fuck. They trying to fuck, you trying to fuck, it works out. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not coming over. What do you have? And don't ask me what I'm doing. And don't text me late at night talking about I can't stand it. But the reality is, there's so many more women who are answering those texts and who are saying, I ain't doing nothing. What you want to do? So many of them. Just block them, y'all. Let them go on. Let them funnel their way out and go on to the women who want to deal with their shit. Because you know who don't? Me. I don't. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. And again, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. My Cash App is on the screen. PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, all that good shit. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever, sis. It's appreciated. Thank you so much. She said, you better than daytime TV, girl. I know I am. They need to put me on motherfucking daytime TV. Why you think I be here at noon? Girl, we gonna get us a show. Don't worry about it. We really gonna have a fuck watch me. It's okay. We growing though. Shout out to me. We are about 500 away from our 30K. I know a lot of people might be like, bitch, you keep pushing this 30. Listen, I want my 30K. Okay? I know it's not about subs, and I want my 30K. Okay? So we got 500 more to go. So if you are not subscribed, it's 183 people in here. I would hope that every last one of y'all are subscribed to the channel or donate to the channel. Do something and like this video. All right? Thank you. No, it's not. That's the problem. No, it's not. Tell your nieces, tell your nephews, tell your children. No, it's not. That's after we done established a relationship, and I come over and I'm cooking the dinner that you done bought for me to cook. The fish, because I told y'all we have fish fry. We fry fish, but I don't fry. He fry it. But that's when we Netflixing and chilling it up. We've already established. I'm not coming to your crib. You broke ass nigga. You can't even you couldn't even plan a fucking go out for happy hour drinks, bitch. Happy hour drinks is $5, ho. $5. Most women ain't even drinking more than 2 because they want to be classy. This is what we talking about. What the fuck? $10. Half of these niggas, $20 at the most. Even if you buy an appetizer, child. $20 for a drink, to go out for a drink. Nigga can't even take you for a happy hour drink. Please make it make sense to me. Why are you going to his house for Netflix and chill? He couldn't even have the common sense to say, hey, nigga, I don't know. You want to go ride bikes in the park? I don't even want to do that, but I don't know. Nothing? Damn. No, it's not dead. We just don't demand it. We don't demand it. We just allow shit to happen, and we just like I said, you gotta shut it down. From niggas start acting crazy, you gotta shut it down. Once you allow these niggas to continue, it's continued. That's why you can't show up with your Netflix and chill on the first, second, or third date. You sound crazy as hell. That's why when a motherfucker start asking what you doing, you start ignoring. And so he has an actual something to say. Don't hit me with a what you doing. Good morning, what you doing? Sucking my dick. Shut up. Sorry. Say something. If he's not engaging, he don't want to engage. It's the bare minimum. Remember, it's a plethora, y'all. He done sent out like 50 good morning texts. Don't be the bitch who caught the bait. At least let a motherfucker invest in you. Even if it's you, you invest in you, bitch. At least be the priority of the fucking bitches. Half of y'all ain't even a priority of the bitches. You doing all of this shit. Seeing that it's on my TV right now because I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen and I'm stressed out. I want to go vote in a minute. I'm gonna go vote in a minute, but y'all have primaries. I didn't realize we had primaries. That's how wild it's getting in. I am an election girl. Y'all know I worked elections. Ain't nobody even contact me. I ain't get an email. I don't think I got an email. I ain't got an email. I know there was no fucking election. Girl. She said my boyfriend from high school is a Pisces, was the nicest guy, non-problematic and fine as hell, but he's 60 and never been married. He has a grown daughter now. Yes, they are like that. Fine as hell, tall, dreamy. I told y'all, I knew one in Atlanta. That nigga was so fine. They always fine, tall, fine. It's the delusion of it all. A Pisces man is always alone because he's too busy living in the fantasy world that he has created. They nice. They not rude. They're not Scorpios, but it's the delusion for me. These older dusties are still going from one female house to the next, then back to their mama house until they find another victim. I know too many that do that. It's including family. Me too. Me too. I told you. Me too. Fine as hell. Not the one over in Atlanta. At least he owned his own fucking townhouse, but fucking still do. I told you, I followed him. I randomly opened my Facebook probably like 3-4 months ago. I don't know. And his profile just came up. And because I followed him years ago. Whatever. And I'm looking, and I just looked. I'm like, damn, he's fine. He's still fine. He's still fine as hell, But looking at it, I'm like, it's still the same thing. I met him 10 years ago when I was in Atlanta. My daughter was 3. She's 13 now. It was 10 years ago. Still doing the same thing. Still got the girls in the comments thirsty, because he fine. He trash though. As in he's never gonna commit. He's never gonna it's the fantasy of it all. But you still coming after the trash though. I get he fine. And I thought about it. How many of those women have been going after this nigga 10, 15 years maybe and avoiding men or ignoring men? Because let's not act like all these niggas out here is fuckboys. They're not. But you're ignoring men who got the shit. You're ignoring men who get up and work all fucking day because they don't get pedicures or some shit. I don't know. You're ignoring men who, I don't know. Like, let's not act like they don't have mad business owners wherever the fuck y'all from. So many people tell me done shit, and I be like, so there's like nobody who owns nothing, or like nobody. Oh, well, I don't like him. It's the struggle. It's the love of the struggle for me, child. They love it too. She said, these men act like this because they play on our so-called fears. No one is going to want you because yet those fears are actually their own and want us to stay stuck with them. There you go. It's not us. We don't ever die alone. We don't die alone. Who the fuck? No. Who the fuck died? No. Black women don't die alone. We die with our parents. Hey, beautiful. We, black, we have our kids and stuff. Our grandkids and stuff. Those are men who die alone. She said I have to stop watching it after the first. It's wild. I don't watch every episode, but if I catch it, I watch it. I started watching a new one because of the black couple on there, and I saw the first. I only watched a couple of episodes, but I didn't like the way they kept coming at that girl. I'm like, damn. I'm like the delusion of the Black American. It's like, yeah, she was like, because you have nothing. And I'm like, I don't think the girl has nothing. I think she has businesses. But some reason you just assume because she's from the Caribbean, because she's from Trinidad or whatever, she dirt poor and she ain't got shit. And your man and your ex-husband is her saving fucking grace. It's the dysfunction of it for me, child. We are great, girl. We are going to boarding school. We are planning. I am tired. I am stressed. Okay. However, she will be living her best life, and then I will be able to breathe. She said, Russell said, that's what I did when I went to LA. I just got up and went by myself and had the best time. That's what I'm saying. Get your ass up and go. Go. Take that trip. Take that fucking trip. Get on that plane. You don't need a trap. You know, y'all know how much times I travel by myself. Take that fucking trip. That mentality opens you up. You don't need your homegirl to go with you. Don't let people talk you and scare you into, oh, you can't leave the 4-block area because everything outside of the 6-block area, you're going to get kidnapped and murdered and die. No. Go do something. Experience something besides the nothingness of it. Because it's nothing. She says she's telling the truth. I always go by myself, and one close friend decided to have a girls' night. Guys always approach me. That's how I had so many to block within 2 weeks. I'm telling you, they will, especially when you by yourself. Half of these niggas don't even know how to talk to you. They scared you're gonna deny them. So especially if you ain't gonna do it in front of people, oh Lord, they'll, that's a lot better. Yes, still need dates. Don't just think we just gonna Netflix and chill this shit up. You corny asses. All right. She says the story of my life. You gonna change it though, right? Well, that's true, but you know what I mean. Not me. I ain't look at my shit. A good chick got herself. It's just another addictive to God. Yes, additive to guys thinking a good. Yeah, got herself. I don't have to struggle. I don't have to I don't have, don't you you offer nothing. What are you? What good are you? Because a woman, everything we got is an offer. Everything we do is of benefit, but yet you think you complaining about a bitch getting her nails done. You complaining about these niggas be complaining about anything. You want your liquor too expensive, they want to complain about it. You want some shit. Half of these niggas be complaining if you ask them to bring you food, but they'll complain if you don't cook, if you ain't cooking, or if you don't fucking make them a plate of food. How that work? This is the delusion of it all. The struggling, I struggled. I saw my mama struggle. She ain't have shit. She ain't never had shit. Ain't nobody ever did shit for her. So I want every other woman to struggle too. No, listen. Yeah, I guess they can, but you don't have to. You honestly don't have to. You let that nigga do what he doing on his own. But again, if you wouldn't have came in this situation, like, I just need you to take care of yourself like a dummy, you wouldn't be in this situation now, arguing about dumb shit that shouldn't even matter. Oh my Lord. No, I did not drop it. I ain't dropping it today. If I demand it out here, it's called being aggressive. Can't win for losing. Sometimes you need to be aggressive with these niggas. Be nice, and keep, like, okay, well, I tried being nice, but now you want to play with me. See, I'm a Scorpio. I be like, I'm good until I'm not. I'm good until you playing with me. And then I might just shut down on you, and that's probably the most dangerous shit you want. So she's, I'm not doing a good morning text. I know what you doing text. That's why I keep blocking these guys. Not one of them say, I planned something for us to do this weekend. That's what I'm saying. Don't ask me what you doing today. Be like, hey, I was thinking about going to get a drink later. Want to come? Was thinking about going to get some dinner. Thinking about you coming with me. Something. Let me open that shit to something to be like, oh, okay. Not The 80th, what you doing for the day? And they keep sending you the same what you doing. It's like, hey, beautiful, what you doing? Not you. Not you. She said, "Mine." That's what I'm saying. These, it's the delusion. It's the lies that they fucking try to tell people. She said, my niece is married to an African, and her closet looked like one of the Real Housewife chicks with wall-to-wall design and everything. She woke, she worked because she want to, not because she have to. That's what I'm saying. Y'all wilding. Y'all are wilding. It's the ignorancy of and of the black community in general, on both sides. So, black Africans can be like that too sometimes, but it's ignorant as hell, and you sound stupid as hell because, like I said, every African I dated or people that I know have dated them be hard winning. I know a lot of y'all be losing. I don't know too many people who date or marry an African who is losing. Let me be clear. And you be like, oh, because, she going to be submissive. She don't give a fuck. Because like she just say, then take care of every fucking thing. Unlike these black Americans who want you to be submissive and they don't have anything or do anything or know of anything or have any plans for a life or a future or goals. I'm just saying. Because I find that the people who say that ignorant shit are the ones who date ignorant niggas. They not even ones who date, black Americans who have their shit together. Hold on, sorry, it's my kid. They're not even the ones who date like, black American men who do well. You ever notice that? It's always the people always dropping that hard dumbass smoke is the ones who be struggling, who the one ain't got no nigga, the one that be struggling, ignorant as fuck. I'm just saying. It's not. Cute is cute. Cute. Don't get me wrong. When I was like 20 something, oh my Lord. But like, cute don't work for me. Attractive is cool. Overly attractive, like to be funny towards other motherfuckers for a little bit. What I told y'all. Fuck boy for like a month. 3 weeks, a month, sexy for a month. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. You don't invest in that. The fuck? Ain't nobody else invested in. You used them up and tossed them back to his mama house. Why you trying to wife his ass up? Cause he's a bitch. Dust Lana. See, but also in Atlanta, the whole, there's not enough women, there's not enough men for the women. That bullshit that they tell themselves allow these men to be able to do that shit to them. I got cousins that live in Atlanta. Their husbands work. Their husbands provide. Whole black Americans. My cousin works for the shits and giggles of it all when she fucking want to. Or pay her bill, but her husband take care of most of the shit. I don't understand. It's who you choosing. It ain't even necessarily the that. Like I said, it's just who you choosing and the upbringing of the motherfuckers. Later, kitty. She said the old dusty social media. Then go and look. He too much in the streets. He for the streets. I don't give a fuck if he 55. Nah, they be lonely, sis. Don't sleep. Yeah, there's always a bird to be feeding them, but trust me, when they get sick and they dying, the birds is gone. The birds is gone. They on to other shit. The birds is gone. Okay? When it's, the birds is gone. When they have nothing, the birds is gone. At that age, these are the women who are just angry and they're done and they're not even dealing with it. They don't even want a nigga at all. The birds is gone. You know what I'm saying? Or they want a young ass motherfucker. They don't want that old crusty dick because the dick don't even work no more. The birds is going, sis. Trust me. Trust me. I'm 42. The birds be leaving. Even these 42-year-olds, because half of their dicks don't work. I'm playing. No, I'm not. Ah! No, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. Well, I'm a Scorpio that's 2 days away from the Sag. So I got a little bit of Sag energy, but I ain't a Sag, baby. Again, please don't forget to like this video. If you like the content, hit a like, drop a donation, all that good shit. Hold on. Okay, just making sure. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. And y'all keep doing it. Stop it. That's what that shit is. When they do all of that shit, they trying to chip away at your self-worth and shit. Try to chip away at you. Oh, I guess I gotta be more of a bum bitch. Oh, I guess I gotta be my whole yo. I'm gonna tell you this story and I'll be out. I ain't even gonna read the rest of these comments. I'm gonna tell you this one story and I'm out of here. The desperation for some of these corny ass niggas to want you to be a bum bitch. So my homegirl Natalie, y'all seen Natalie. We did an interview with Natalie about how she got engaged. Somebody was looking at the video the other day. Shout out to them. I might reshare it just for y'all to see it. About how she got married, engaged, and had a baby in like a year. It was like a year and a half. Whatever, baby. Listen, it's crazy. Like, she's happy, doing well, all that good shit, right? Fantastic. Did not settle. What? Because the nigga before her, right? The way she's about to settle, bitch. I couldn't know. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. This nigga would just. There was a point in their relationship, because y'all know now. I told y'all Natalie is well educated. She has a great job. Her whole career from out of school, she living well, right? So she dating this dude, trash nigga, ain't nothing. He from the hood, whatever. Child, I don't even know if I'll say that. Child, I don't know if I want to say this. Hold up. It's just, okay. I don't know if I want to say it specifically, but it's just the bumness of it all. The nigga, they ain't work, right? They don't work. Ain't put no money into really nothing. He cooked. Like, she was so happy that he cooked. But the killer of it all was, I think, and this started really being the end of the relationship. This is when you know a nigga trying to break you up, bitch. That's how it's ever ended like this. Now, again, Natalie is well educated. I went to fashion school. I met Natalie at an internship. That's where I met Natalie, right? So fashion focused, this is how we are. We vibing, right? This is who we are, baby. Okay? This Louis Vuitton don't just by itself, okay, ho? Anyway, why this nigga was like one of their last arguments. Y'all want to hear it? Okay? This is how we knew it was like this nigga was just trying to break her apart for the fucking fucks of it. It was a whole argument, a whole thing, because he wanted her, because she dressed too nice. He wanted her to go buy a bunch of clothes at Denise. You know the $10 store? Natalie shops at Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom's, you know, those type of vibes. The nigga was hard pressed. Natalie wasn't, and even again, he wasn't paying for none of this shit. She was paying the rent. She was buying all shit. She was paying everything. This nigga cooked. Anyway, he was mad and pressed. It was a whole thing about her going to Denise. Denise specifically. I was like, damn, bitch, not even pretty girl. Denise specific, not even Fashion Nova, ho. Denise, the $10 store, to buy clothes, because that made him feel more comfortable. Because she was too good. Her clothing bothered him. She was going to do it too. fucking crazy shit. Now she ain't gotta do none of that shit. Now she have husbands who buy her $1,000 designer bags and shit. Fantastic. And he's a manual labor guy. It's not, he ain't even at college, but he put in that work. Right? She had a dude who hold through a fit because she didn't dress more like a slut, not even like a slut, in cheap clothes because she didn't look cheap enough. Y'all understand? She didn't look cheap enough. Her shit cost too much money for him. It don't. It don't. They got a million excuses. Thank you for any donations. I appreciate that. I didn't want to blow it up, but I had to blow it up because that shit was, yes. He was jealous that she was even able to afford it. I told y'all about another YouTuber I saw. I'm going to end it on this. She was a young girl. She still made YouTube videos. She's kind of desperate. Okay, I pay attention to her now. She kind of like is always thirsting after some nigga. It's kind of corny as hell. But she was telling us a story one day, like 2 years ago, about how her camera, you know how much money these cameras cost. She went to some event with her boyfriend, and he was mad because he was broke. I said, sham, she should have went with her homegirls. In my mind, as soon as she said that, I said, you should have went with your homegirls. But she wanted to take her little broke boyfriend. They were like 17 or some shit. And the little broke boyfriend was mad because he was broke. She bought a turkey leg or some shit because apparently they sell that shit down south, I guess. I don't know. Y'all like turkey legs. And she bought a turkey leg, and the nigga was mad. She bought a turkey leg, took the turkey leg and threw the shit out the fucking window. Then she had the camera. He took a fucking camera and landed on the highway and threw her fucking camera out the window. Because why? Because his broke ass couldn't even afford a camera. Because his ass knew she had the money to replace her $1,000, $2,000 fucking camera. Because this girl got a lot of subscribers, so she got a good fucking camera. He ain't give a fuck because it wasn't his, and he was jealous of the fact that she even had it. He was mad at the fact that she even wanted to take his ass, and that she even took him there. He's pissed off at it. Mad as hell that she had it to take him. Mad as hell that he needed to live off of her. Mad as hell that she could even afford a turkey leg, let alone a nice fucking camera. Now I'm done. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm tired.